Too much of a good thing is a bad thing. Read about it. You need to stand up. It's Monday morning. I was supposed to have gone to the gym this morning, and I went to bed on time and everything. But by the time that alarm went off, I wasn't ready. So I have 42 minutes until I need to be at my desk and clock on for work. I think I'm going to get in 30 minutes of a dance workout, and that's going to be my workout for today. Maybe I'll go lift later, not entirely sure, but I'm going to get at least 30 minutes of this in, and that'll be that. Like, it's better than just, chilling on the couch, not doing anything up until I got to work. So this is what I'm going to end up doing. So you just got to find ways. But I did want to say yesterday I got a watermelon. I cut a watermelon up. I cut half of it up, and it's, it's cubed and ready to go. And hopefully that will help kind of with some of my cravings, like, a little sweet tooth thing I got going on. Now, mostly my sweet tooth is all about like chocolate, but whatever. This is what we're doing right now. Hopefully this works. And I got my overnight oats prepped and stuff like that. And if I need to have a protein shake with a little dab of cold brew, then I got that on standby for me too. So I think the only thing that's missing is I probably got to thaw some chicken for dinner. And that's it. We got one marinade left. I think it's Baja Citrus, which isn't my favorite flavor. But it is what it is. At least it'll have some flavor on the chicken. But yeah, let's get into this workout. She got a stretch and recovery video, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do that next. And that'll give me the 30 minutes right there. I don't like the rest and recovery video because I like static stretches. I don't like dynamic stretches. And what that means is, in static, you hold your position. 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever. Dynamic stretches, you move a lot. And I just want to be still during the recovery portion of things. That video was cool. I went to Grow with Joe's page and I went to her playlist. She has a total beginner workouts playlist. And then she has like an intermediate and advanced or whatever. So I decided to go to the total beginner one. And the title of the video is Do This Every Morning, 20 minutes. And it's supposed to be low impact. So tomorrow, or not necessarily tomorrow, but the next time I do one of these videos, I'll just go to the next video in the playlist. But she's got 83 videos just in this playlist alone. So she definitely has enough to keep you busy for quite some time. The next one, I just pressed the wrong button. The next one in the video, in the playlist, is a 2000s dance workout. It's a 15-minute full body fat workout. I'm into that. Anything 90s dance workout, 2000s dance workout, that is my type of carrying on. So I do look forward to doing some more of that. I'm just trying to stay active, and I'm trying to find things to do that don't necessarily involve my walking pad, my treadmill, because you know how that's been going. Trying to stay creative about ways to stay active. I'm gonna go ahead and make that protein coffee now, because why wait? I only put a splash of the coffee in here. It's about 2 ounces. And then all of the rest is the shake, which is 11 ounces. I'll slap a little ice cube in here. And 30 grams of protein in these things.
transformation workshop, Tom Bin. But in my experience as a bag reviewer and a brand owner, and having been on the ground in Vietnam, I can tell you that they just take back.
Got myself a little something. I just barely finished that protein coffee, and I went and got myself some watermelon because I don't know. I feel like I just need something else to have. I feel like a little bit hungry, you know. So why not have a little bit of fruit? I guess. I just got to be careful with all this watermelon. It's a lot of like, you know, fruits be having all that sugar, and sometimes you don't realize it. Too much of a good thing is a bad thing. Read about it. I'm just kidding. I don't really know where you'd read about it. It's a thing though, for real. I think.
Pictures be looking good, so if I help somebody take their pictures, I know they look good. But I'm done being a girl's girl.
See, this is what I be talking about with this watch. I just went in the kitchen. I probably spent a total of 3 minutes moseying on over to the kitchen, rinse out my little mason jar, get a bowl, get a fork, put some watermelon in it, put the watermelon back in the fridge, walk all the way back over here into my office, all of that. And I sit down and I start enjoying this, and my watch goes, hey, you need to stand up. What you think I've been doing? Ugh. It's so dumb. It's the dumbest metric, and I really should ignore it. I should bump my stand hours down to like, I don't even know what. I already bumped it down from 12 hours to 10. I'm about to go from 10 to like 6. Because why? Like, what's the point, bro? What's the point? Aside of just like annoying me, what's the point? So now it just said, you did it. Whatever, bro. So I just spontaneously decided that I want to try to hit 10,000 steps today. And in order to make that happen, I need to get to the park and hit a lap around the park. And I'm going to do that on my lunch break. And when I'm done with that, I'm going to go home and have my overnight oats. And that's the plan. That's the plan, to just walk. And it's really overcast. If it rains, cool. Hopefully there ain't no weird like thunder situation. But yeah, it's really overcast. It shouldn't be too bad out here right now. But I'm going to go ahead and get these steps in, get a little bit more activity in. Even though I already hit my 30 minutes. Cool. There's nothing wrong with doing a little bit more than that 30 minutes. So I'm going to try to get this done real quick and head on back to the house. I'm gonna just be flying through clothes because doing all these workouts at separate parts of the day, be having that laundry basket overflowing a little bit. But that's okay. It's not a terrible problem to have. We're getting out here. No stretching or nothing. Start a workout. Siri, help me out. We just walking. I don't need anything too crazy. Get it done quick. I randomly decided that I want to listen to Savage Garden while I walk, which is like one of the most underrated groups of the 90s/2000s, or maybe just the late 90s. But I got this on at like a very low volume, and it's pretty nice. I haven't even really seen anybody out here yet. And where I was parked at, there was like 2 cars, and one of them was like a park ranger car. So, but I do appreciate this overcast a lot. Should make it a little bit easier. I think the loop I'm doing is 1.2 miles. There's one that's 1.2, one that's 1.8. Should be doing the shorter one, I think. I don't want to be out here too long, because again, I am on my lunch break, and I try to make that joint a little bit shorter. All right, so far, I've seen 2 other women on the trail and 1 guy on the outdoor fitness equipment. It's a pretty quiet day, but again, this is the middle of the workday. It's only 1:15 on a Monday, so I wasn't really sure what to expect in terms of how populated it might be or it might not be. But again, it's pretty nice. I think I picked a good day to randomly do this. But just past halfway done. This is gonna take less than 30 minutes, but should give me a few more steps added on to the tally. And that's what we're looking for. Okay, actually, I'm on the loop that's just a mile, it turns out. So that's not gonna be enough. Like, I just looked at my Apple Watch app and I maybe added like a little over 1,000 steps. But I just don't have time to keep going in more loops. So whatever, at least I got some activity. I can always use the walking pad, but again, we know how that thing's been acting a little weird. But I'm walking back up to the car right now, and I'll head back home, have my little lunch. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more to get to 10,000 steps. I always forget how hard it is to actually hit 10,000 steps in a day. But at least I got out and got, you know, some sun, even though there is not much to be had at the moment. Okay, I just checked my app a few minutes later and it added like another almost 1,000 steps. I had 3,000 something. And now I got 5,400. So I did get around 2,000 steps added from that quick little walk. So that's good to know. In case I'm ever 2,000 steps short, I can either do a little dance workout at home in 20 minutes. That'll give me like 3,000 steps. Or I can go walk around the park 1 mile and get 2,000-ish steps. It's not always gonna be overcast like that though, that's the thing. One thing about drinking all that water, I gotta use the bathroom, man. Like, that's the only thing about getting your water intake up. And I'm still not even hitting like 3/4 of a gallon a day. But any influx, you know, ends up being a bit much on the bladder. But I got my usual what do they call it? It's just like a cinnamon or brown sugar oatmeal with the overnight oats. After a while, that came to be the only flavor that I could kind of like tolerate. I am a little bit burnt out on this flavor, and I do think I have a couple others saved because they always send you a mystery flavor or something like that, or like an in development flavor. And I never really care for those. I usually give them to my wife, but she doesn't really like cold oats. And she could have them hot, but it's just not really her thing regardless. So I could try some of the other flavors, but I specifically put them aside because I know I wasn't going to like them. Like, I'm not going to want like a blueberry flavored oatmeal situation, you know? So I don't know. I have a subscription to them, and I can order more whenever I want, or I can delay my orders whenever I need to. And it's been a really long time since I ordered any because I just had like a box sitting there for forever and I hadn't been eating this stuff. So maybe I'll open myself back up to a few more flavors just to kind of switch things up and keep things interesting. But my lunch break's almost over. I need to get out of these sweaty clothes and then get back to my desk. So we're trying to figure out what to do about dinner. I just started to thaw some chicken breasts, and I want to have some gyoza. I've been really big with like dumplings and pot stickers and gyoza and stuff lately. So we got some from Trader Joe's recently. We got two different kinds. One of them's vegetable, and the other one, I don't know, it must be beef or something. I forgot, but I feel like my mouth is watering already. Like, I'm definitely ready to eat tonight. But I gotta get some more steps in. I just went and put my watch on I just got it off the charger rather. This watch is old. It don't make it through an entire day with some activity mixed in and stuff too. So usually before I get off of work, I have to put it on the charger. Most times, if I go to the gym, 5:30 a.m., wherever, when I come back home, I put it on the charger while I'm in the shower and while I'm, getting dressed after all that. I put it on the charger around that time, and normally that gives it a pretty good amount of juice to help get me through the rest of the day. But yeah, I was down to like 22%, and I said, no, I got to do something about this. So I put it on the charger for a little while. Now I'm at 80%. I'm clocking off in 5 minutes. I should be good to go for the rest of the night, even with some more walking activity mixed in. But I still got another 3,700 steps that I got to get in. So I will, if I don't go take a walk outside tonight, like after dinner, I might just get on the walking pad or something. But yeah, I'm going to try to hit that 10,000 today for sure. And then tomorrow, I'm going to try to hit it again. Tomorrow I'm going to run though. I'm going to take a jog. So that should help me rack up a couple of steps too. But we'll see. We'll see where the day takes me. Okay, so there's like a storm out in the water somewhere, and my wife is like, let's just eat all the frozen stuff. So we're going to need to get through some things that are in this freezer. Although we have the ability to keep this kind of stuff powered in the event of an outage, should we be able to stay in the house if the structure is complete. But anyway, we have more stuff in here than I remembered having. We have these pork shumai dumplings. We have these Thai vegetable gyoza, and then we have chicken shumai dumplings with the chicken and the vegetables. This comes with the tangy soy sauce package, which is good to know. But as our main thing, I'm gonna need some rice. Okay, I'm gonna do rice. We're gonna do the shrimp tempura from Trader Joe's. All this stuff is from Trader Joe's. We're gonna do the shrimp tempura. We're gonna do one of these as a side. Do I want the pork? Do I want the vegetable? Maybe I'll do the pork. And then the rice is also from Trader Joe's. So, yeah. We're just going to whip up all this stuff. And this will get a few things out of the chest freezer. And the other freezer is not super packed anymore, but we'll just be clearing out some space and I'll be eating because I'm hungry. So I'm definitely hitting 10,000 steps today, I think. So, we don't have a steamer. We don't really know what we're doing with the shumai.
Totally making it up.
Are you excited?
I am excited, yes.
Yes.
Oh, because we have...
There's 9.
There's
yeah.
9, okay.
Amazing. Amazing. Do I? Okay. Well, it's cooked through. It's hot. And it's good. I'm back out here for another walk. We just started, about 5 minutes ago. And I was telling my wife this walk is not going to get me to 10,000. So when I get back home, I'm going to need to get on the walking pad for a little while. But we're getting steps. She's getting steps. Silently.
Was I supposed to say something?
No, you weren't supposed to say anything, but I just kind of thought that you would turn and make a face at the camera. But it was funny.
So
I don't think you saw me. So
I didn't see you. I didn't know it was my time to shine. I'm so sorry.
My time to shine.